So, you probably clicked on this video because you want to know how I broke my leg, and to be completely fair, I would be very intrigued about that as well. But basically, I broke my leg around January 14th, I think, so earlier this year. And funny story, it's fine now. I mean, I don't really it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I'm still kind of hobbling around, but like, it's pretty much fine. I run around like a crazy psycho, and it's fine. But yeah, so this video is the story of how I broke my leg. So basically, here I am, me, chilling at a trampoline park. And so if you don't know what a trampoline park is, essentially, there's just a bunch of trampolines, and you're just vibing, right? And you go, and you enjoy the trampolines, you jump on them. Yeah, just same old, it's fine, right? And so I'm running along the trampolines, playing, right? I've literally done this hundreds of times, okay? All right, I know what I'm doing. And all of a sudden, one of the little safety people comes over to me and is like, you know, dude, I'm going to have to ask you to stop running. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm not running. I actually didn't say that. I more was just kind of like, what do you want? But basically, they're mad because I was running when I was not running. So then, me being the kind of dumb, but also kind of smart person I am, I decided that I was going to invent a new way of jumping, where it looked like you were jumping, but in reality, you were running. So I worked for a total of 13 seconds to master my new method of jumping. And so here I am working on it, right? And it went absolutely wonderfully. I mean, I could not have been happier with how it turned out. I was flying across the trampoline. You know, the lifeguard person was like not completely oblivious. They're like, oh, look at that. He's jumping like an innocent child. No signs of foul play at all, right? So I'm like, this is actually kind of cool. So I grab my friend. I'm like, bruh, look at this really sick trick I figured out so I can cheat the system. And so I do it. And coincidentally, this is where everything seems to fall apart. So here goes nothing. I'm just going to tell it to you. Just tell it to you straight. Basically, I go, I run, I'm really excited about it. Obviously, I try to throw in some dramatic flair because friends watching, right? It has to look cool or else it's lame. So then I go, I try to speed up a little bit, and then bang! I fall forward on my face, basically tripping over air. But the thing was, I heard a very loud popping noise. And that popping noise was not maybe like my knee popping. No, it was my leg snapping, for crying out loud. And the funny thing is, I had no idea. Okay? So I laying there like, ow. And the lifeguard's looking at me like, are you gonna get up or not? And obviously, I'm not getting up because my leg was just broken. So then I chill, right? I'm like, whatever. And I'm screwed here. I'm dead. But yeah, I died. It doesn't matter. I'm too busy screaming about how I broke my leg. Okay, so back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Basically, I was laying there, and I was just in kind of like shock right there, because I was like, well, hold on. I all of a sudden just, can't really walk at all. Like, it was to that point. I couldn't walk. I tried to get up, and it was just like, yeah, no, that's not happening. I wasn't good, but it was fine. I went home. And at that point, I had no idea. At that point, I literally had thought I just twisted it, okay? And because I've never broken anything before, so I didn't know how it felt, right? So over the weekend, I don't go to the hospital because it's closed, because it's a weekend, right? And so then Monday, or no, it wasn't Monday. I don't know. I think it was Monday. I could have been wrong. But basically, right after the weekend was over, I go to the doctor. And so we tell him everything that happened, and we're like, yeah, it's just pulled, right? And then he looks at the x-rays, and he just starts laughing, not like a mean laugh, but like a, ha, yeah, you're wrong. It's completely broken. And so I freaked out, and I'm like, that's just swell. I don't want a broken leg. Couldn't really do much there. It was broken. And so then I go out, and I'm just like, okay, what am I going to do now? I'm freaking out. I broke my leg, and so the doctor's just like, bro, chill, it'll be fine, okay? Just wear this brace thingy for a while, and you'll be good. So he started it out by locking it. Like, he literally locked it completely in place. I could not walk at all. So then he gave me some nice crutches, which I appreciated. So then I went home and I sat on the couch for 8 weeks. And I'm just going to cut that out because you don't care. I mean, it was 8 weeks of me sitting there. There's not much left to add there. Then after that, I was given a week where I could actually bend my knee for the first time in 8 weeks, which was pretty insane, to be completely honest. I got a whole week of that. Then a week after that, I was allowed to throw the crutches across the room, and I actually haven't touched them since, alright? Basically, I then was allowed to walk, which the funny thing is I hadn't walked in 9 weeks, so I literally fell over the second I tried. It was really funny. I basically forgot how to walk. Laugh at me if you want. I still can play Larry better than you. But anyway, I figured out how to walk again in within like 2 to 3 days. Wasn't that hard, I just had to get used to it. I'm not 3 anymore. Wait, 3-year-olds can walk. Shut up. Anyway, I'm pretty much, that's how it ended. I mean, I can walk fine now. I would give you a clip of it, but that'd be weird. I'm not just going to walk around a room to prove it. I can walk. I mean, yeah, you're just going to have to believe me on that one. But yeah, that's the story of how Zuba King broke his leg. Hope you enjoyed it. It was just, I really felt like I needed to share that story with you guys. Yup. Anyways, bye.